Hey guys, Seedoeatreview here. Lovely Delilah Delamore's with me discussing Mix Burlesque SA coming this Saturday, the 12th of August, 6:30 p.m. I got those credentials right. Welcome.
Hi, how you doing?
One of the 8 contestants performing.
I believe so. It's hard to keep track. There are just so many people.
There's so many. Tell people about yourself. When did you get into the burlesque scene?
I got into the burlesque scene around maybe 4 to 5 years ago. At the time, I was going through a really bad breakup, and I was really feeling low. I was just this very shy, introverted kind of person. And I thought, like maybe I should try something new. Originally, I actually wanted to do jazz singing, but a friend recommended me to Lyra, just to get to know people in the scene. And then when I messaged Lyra LaBelle, she was like, "Why don't you try come do some dance lessons?" And I was like, "Yeah, why not? Sure."
Lyra LaBelle seems a lot of connections to people I know. Is she like the mother figure of burlesque?
I'd like to say that she's certainly one of them. I actually found out about burlesque through Sapphire Snow.
Oh, cool, yes.
And Luna. Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. What's the accent I'm picking up? I'm picking up an accent that's jumping between Aussie and something.
I actually get that one a lot. So I used to live in America when I was a kid.
Yes.
Did some of my schooling there, moved between states a little bit, and then I came back here and ended up, I guess, sort of just like watching a lot of American shows and things, because that's all my parents would ever let me watch.
Your accent is like, oh, there's a bit of Aussie, there's a bit of something in there. Oh, there you go. So you're a world traveller? You've been around the world?
Probably not as much as people would think.
Yeah.
I've only ever really been to America, Dubai, Bali, and Sydney.
Oh, done burlesque overseas at all, or just here in Australia?
Just here in Adelaide.
Oh.
I haven't really done a lot of traveling around the place. So yeah, I've mostly just been doing burlesque here.
How has burlesque made you feel? Because this is me, an outsider, witnessing it maybe 18 months or 2 years ago, and I feel, just an outsider coming in, a very welcoming community, a very friendly community. They're not a clique, but they've made me feel like so welcome that I'm an outsider, and they're like, oh, you make me feel like a actual someone who not belongs, but feels like I'm seen here. You know what I mean?
I would absolutely say that since coming into the burlesque community, it's really made me feel very welcome. It's very, like, it's so inclusive. Like, it doesn't matter, like, how old you are, what your gender or sex is. Like, it's just, it caters to pretty much everyone. And a lot of people are just like, no, you can only do burlesque when you're young. Well, I think that's just bullshit.
Yeah.
Anyone can do burlesque.
And I've seen the performers. Everyone is welcome. Guy, girl, they, them. It's fantastic. And as I said, me, just a guy who was just recording, it's like, oh, every time they see me, it's like, oh, I feel like special here.
I mean, heck, you could even do it.
I know I could. Lila was actually said, I'm going to get you up there one day. Hey, it's not going to happen. All right, you got something, 2 acts, is it, on a Saturday you're performing? Is it like last year? Last year, she did a remarkable teabag routine. That sounds wrong, doesn't it? She did a fantastic routine that had me in stitches.
I was so underprepared last year. I was freaking out. I was running on at least 2 hours sleep trying to get that thing done. The teacup wasn't properly ready. I couldn't even get the handle on in time. Like, fuck it. I'm just gonna, like, get this big ass compost bin that I got from Bunnings, like, just painted and decorated, and just bring it with me.
I was in tears watching. That was entertainment plus. So bigger and better this year?
Absolutely.
Oh, awesome.
I think you guys will.
We'll love it. Where do you get your ideas for shows then?
Honestly, it just comes from a lot of the stuff that I looked at growing up. I was still am really big fan of, like, French New Wave, just the way that they project themselves on screen. Some of my biggest inspirations were people like Anna Karina, Brigitte Bardot, and artists like that. Not specifically in burlesque, but they were very talented actresses and things. I love the way that they moved, expressed themselves, and just like their entire aesthetic. And I thought, yeah, I could probably put that into what I'm doing.
And your burlesque, do you go to slow music, or do you prefer fast music, or do you just happy to jump around in between, whatever suits your mood?
I kind of like experimenting with different styles. A lot of people generally see me doing like classic neo and things, but I also like to do comedy from time to time, especially with my teapot routine. I would definitely like to thank Diana Devine for that one. She really inspired me to really get into my comedy roots.
She scarred me from last year with that Thanos mask and that routine. I let her know that it still enters my brain.
Honestly, like with people like Di, Saskia, and also Mima, like I felt compelled to just sort of expand from like the stuff that I'm used to stuff that I really like doing, because I guess in my day-to-day, I love being kooky. I love being goofy.
That's what I say. Some of your personality comes out in your performances. No, I don't really know Delilah that well, but I'm like, I reckon she's a bit of a comedian behind the scenes. And yes, even you mentioned you've got this sort of French sort of appearance on the stage. The way you do things, it seems a bit French, a bit Moulin Rouge-y.
I'm very inspired by French burlesque and just French inspired things in general. Their music, the way that the way that they perform. There's just something a lot more expressive about it compared to like say Western burlesque and things. And I don't really know how else to describe it.
That's perfectly fine. I'm trying to feel out of my element here, but you're answering well. All right, guys, if you want to see Delilah Delamore in Mix Burlesque SA on the 12th of August, 6:30, go to stickytickets.com. It'll be there. I'm just going to put a link up in my bio anyway, so hit the link and you can find it there. How'd you get your name, Delilah Delamore, by the way? That's a French connection once again.
Well, the l'amour is love. Delilah can mean many things. I know that Delilah is very inspired by, I think what it was, the biblical name of Delilah.
Oh, okay.
Delilah and Samson, where she tempted him to like cut his hair. Some people say some people say that, you know, Delilah can sort of mean like temptress in some ways. I know that it has different connotations in other countries and things. But yeah, I just really love the flow of Delilah Delamore.
It's very exotic. That's like, oh Jesus, I feel bad walking up to her to say hello because like, oh, this woman is just like too exotic for me.
Oh, trust me, I am way beyond that. Like when you actually meet me in real life, I'm just a big old goof.
I did. I met Delilah at Hades Hula House. I was celebrating my anniversary of my wife, and I'm trying to get Delilah's attention. She's ignoring me. I think she was the girls trying to crack onto her. And I said, I'm Seedoeatreview. And then she's like, oh, okay, yeah, I know who you are. I was like, oh my God. I'm so sorry. I'm not one of those fans. No. But I was laughing. It was my cringe. My wife's looking at me going, why is she answering you? I think she's trying to make me crack onto her. But I'm just going to say I'm Seedoeatreview, and everyone lets their guards down. Okay, he's harmless. You know what I mean? Speechless, I'm so sorry. That still enters my mind how my cringiest scene, I was like, oh my God.
Oh no, you're fine. In my mind I was just like, oh crap, like the dial-up tone is just kind of like going off in my head, and I'm just like, how do I speak to this guy? I've seen him on the internet so much.
That was fun. That was really fun. And now it's going to be fine from now on, see? Even things. All right, Delilah, thank you very much. Come to see her perform August 12th at the Star Theatres, 6:30.